What is up, Edison Duelists? This is Dionysus, aka Young Puds, and today I am bringing you the single most requested piece of shameless hypebeast Gigavise content, and that is how I side deck. I'm going to just take you through card by card, take notes, pay attention. We are going to move fast. We have 27 decks to cover. I'm going to go through all the decks that are listed in the top two categories. Not going to worry about any siding strategies for unproven decks because they are unproven and they suck. And if you play them, you should feel bad about yourself. Call me toxic. I don't care. It's the truth. Anyways, let's go into the first matchup, which is the Amaryllis deck. So what are we siding versus Amaryllis plants? Well, I'll tell you folks, if we are going first, and only if we are going first, we are going to go ahead and side in just the one autonomous action unit. We'll take out the Solemn Judgment just because don't want to be losing too many life points. They have a lot of burn coming in with Amaryllis, and we're going to put in the AAU. That's just if we are going first. What if we are going second? I'll tell you, we are going to do the special maneuver. We're going to take these 5 cards. You see those 5 here? Plus these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the traps. Take them out. Put this in. Boom. That's what we're doing for Amaryllis. This is going to answer Titanial very cleanly. This is going to be just free. This is just an insane card to side in. Royal Decree, they are going to have discard traps that will kill you. Decree, very good against Amaryllis. Moving on, next up, we have Ancient Gears. I don't know why this is listed. I don't know what tournament it did well in, but I guess it is. Here's what we'll do for Ancient Gears. If we are going first, what are we doing? We're not touching it. The deck's perfect. Don't need to touch anything if we're going first. If we are going second, what are we doing? Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swap them. Easy does it. What about if we are going against Black Wings? Very simple. I'll tell you here, folks. If we are going first against Black Wings, we are not siding. Deck's already perfect. If we are going second against Black Wings, let me show you what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swap them. That's what we're doing for Black Wings. What about Synchro Cat type decks? I'm talking these little Synchro Cat variants that are out there. I will tell you what we are doing against Synchro Cat. If we are going first, we are not siding. The deck is perfect. If we are going second, 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, 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 boom. Swap them. That's what we're doing. Got it? Very good. Next deck in alphabetical order, Chain Beat. Here's the thing about Chain Beat. You need Decree for Chain Beat. You need to stick Decree. Once you stick Decree, you are fine. However, they are going to have outs for your Decree, so you can also leave in some of your other traps. And they are going to have nasty floodgates, so Raigeki Break is perfectly fine to leave in. Trap Dust Shoe also not going to be super impactful in this kind of matchup. So we're just going to very simply 1, 2, 3, swap them. Everything else, fine to keep for that matchup. Got it? Got it. We'll probably move the Mirror Force or a Book of Moon here. So this is what we are doing versus the Chain Beat Winged Rhino stack. First and second, it's the same for that. The Dark Calling Rock Stun kind of deck. You're not going to believe it, folks. If we are going first, untouched, deck's perfect. Not going to change it, not doing anything. If we are going second versus the Rock Stun deck, 1, 2, Chalice here. Chalice here. Very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right, folks. My mistake. Not the Book of Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these 7 cards are coming out. These 7 cards are coming in. The Rock Stun deck is probably going to have Morphing Jar number 2, almost certainly. So we are going to do Chalice. Also, I would add on any of these decks where we are putting Book of Moon in, if we have confirmation that our opponent is putting in Morphing Jar number 2, just put in the Chalice. Easy does it. All right. Next deck on the list, Disaster Dragons. Who plays this shit? I don't even know what to say. If we are going first versus Disaster Dragons, we are not siding. If we are going second, let me show you what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, 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 boom. Swap them. Chalice over Book of Moon here because Chalice is better into Light and Darkness Dragon, because after you stop it, Book of Moon stops it as well, but Chalice is better to stop it because then you can steal it with Mark of the Rose. Got it? Got it. Excellent. Next up, Diva Hero. Diva Hero. What are we doing for Diva Hero? Well, if we're going first, we're not touching it. Deck's perfect. If we're going second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? We're putting in the 1 Crow. Putting in the 1 Crow versus Diva decks instead of the Twister. If we're just getting completely bodied by Oppression, you can do the Twister, but I do think DD Crow is really nice to hit their Plague Spreading Zombies, hit their Malicious, that kind of thing. Very clutch. Very, very clutch. Next on the list, Dragon Turbo. Very interesting list. Very cool deck. Here's the thing. If we are going first, we're not touching it. We're not touching it. It's fine if we're going first. Like these 40 cards, they're so broken, you don't even understand. You don't even have to touch it. If we are going second versus Dragon Turbo, very simple here, folks. 1, 2. Yep. I am going to put in the Decree. They are going to have Reckless Greed, that kind of thing. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. We do like Book of Moon. You can bring in Autonomous Action Unit if you want to be a little silly, a silly little guy. You can do that. But this is going to be fine here. Dragon Turbo, handled, sorted, done. Next on the list, Fairies. Fairies, very difficult matchup. If you were going first, don't side. Don't need to side. Deck is perfect. If you are going second, here's what we're doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like Chalice over Book for Fairies. I like Chalice over Book for Fairies. And then we are bringing in the Decrees and the 1 Twister, taking out all the traps. Got it? Got it. Good. Fairies is going to bring Mask of Restrict in. They are going to bring Royal Oppression in. These are going to answer the Christias. Got it? Got it. Good. Moving on. Fish OTK. Fish OTK. This is a different deck. The assumptions are going to be a little bit different here. What are we doing versus Fish OTK? I'll tell you what we're doing. We are going to bring in the Forbidden Chalice. We're going to bring in the DD Crow. These are fantastic cards against Fish OTK. We're going to bring in the Lightning Vortex. Got it? Got it? We're going to bring in the second Lightning Vortex. Heavy Storm can come out. MST can come out. Mirror Force can come out. Raigeki Breaks can come out. Solemn Judgment can come out. Fish OTK. Handled. Sorted. Done. Trap does shoot. This is the same side plan, first or second. This is what we want for Fish OTK. All right, this is how you handle this matchup. Chalice, very good against frogs. Chalice can also sort Teva out. Stop Teva. Stopping Teva, very big. If they are on like the Wabaku build, you can bring in Decree as well. Usually you don't need to. Frogs, any frog variant, Forgs, frogs, whatever. Basically the same plan. MST comes out, Mirror Force comes out, Raigeki Breaks come out. And we are going to be putting in the 2 Forbidden Chalice and the 2 Lightning Vortex. If we are going second, I'm going to swap this up as well. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. If you are playing against Forgs, the Fishborg frog deck, not Frog Monarchs. It's a little bit different. In this case, the DD Crows need to come in, the Forbidden Chalice needs to come in, and you're going to want to bring in the Lightning Vortex as well. What are we taking out for these? MST, Mirror Force, Raigeki Break, Solemn Judgment, and the Heavy Storm. Forgs, handled, sorted, same first and second. This is what you want to do. The DD Crow, you're going to save it for the Avarice. All right, you're taking notes. Good, good. Next up on our list, gadgets against gadget machine decks. These are seeing a little bit of a resurgence. If you are going first, you're not siding. You're not siding, folks. If you are going second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be a Book of Moon deck. You're going to want Book of Moon. You're going to need to stop combat. They might have Solidarity, stuff like that. Shut down a fortress, knock a gear frame off. This is what we're doing if we're going second versus gadgets. Got it? Got it. Good. Okay, next up, the Gigavise Mirror. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. We want to bring these in. We want to bring that out. Solemn Judgment, you can stay. We want to bring this in. We want to bring that in. Got it? This looks good. Dust Shoot comes out in the mirror. Judgment comes out in the mirror. Boom. Mirror match. All right, now you're going to win it. Very easy. Gladiator Beasts. If you are going first, you're not siding. Perfect. You could maybe drop the MST for a Book of Moon if you really wanted to, but otherwise, you're not siding. If you're going second into Glads, here we go. Raigeki Breaks are coming out. Lightning Vortex is coming in. Dust Shoot coming out. Solemn Judgment coming out. This is what's going in. You want to. It feels like you want to put Decree in against GBs, but it actually sucks. And then this is also where our Volcanic Queens are going to come in. Our Volcanic Queen is also going to be able to come in if you see that they are rushing for Heraklinos. If they're on like the Guardian Iados build, you don't have to worry about Volcanic Queen, but if they're on some Test Tiger, Rescue Cat kind of shenanigans, you're going to want to put in one Volcanic Queen for the MST. Got it? Got it. Good. Gladiator Beasts, sorted. Hero Beat, if you're going first, you are not siding. If you are going second, Hero Beat is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, folks. These traps, bring them out going second, put this in, you'll win every time. Very easy matchup, Hero Beat. Lightsworns. Tricky matchup, not gonna lie. Tricky matchup. Against Lightsworns, here's what we're doing. First or second, Trap Dust Shoot stays in. MST stays in because they're going to bring in Royal Oppression versus you. You're going to want Lightning Vortex over the Raigeki Breaks, and those are going to be switched. Mirror Force, very bad versus Lightsworn, very, very bad. You're going to want to pop those around, and then Solemn Judgment. If we're going second, only if we're going second, we're going to put in a knock to hit a Raikou or a hamster, that kind of thing. Good deal, folks. Okay, Machina. I guess this is distinct from gadgets legally. I'm assuming this is like HRC Machina. If you're going first, don't touch it. If you're going second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's 7 with Book of Moon. If it's hamster, if it's not hamster Raikou Caius, if it is hamster Raikou Caius, we'll do the Nobleman of Crossout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorted, dealt with, handled. Machina, brilliant. Monster Mash. Okay, Monster Mash definitely going to have some hamster Raikou Caius action here. If you're going first, you're already set. You don't need to side, except you can take out the MST and the Heavy Storm and just put in the Lightning Vortex as extra. If you are going second versus Monster Mash, you can go even harder. You can put in the Book of Moons. You can put in the Forbidden Chalice. You can even put in a DD Crow if you like. You're going to be able to take out the Solemn Judgment and the Raigeki Breaks and the Mirror Force. What am I missing here? And against Monster Mash, you will take out the one SSN. because the deck sucks. You only need the 2 assassins for that matchup. Next up, Norlaris, the Skyscrourge deck. This deck is I don't like this deck. I don't like that it exists. I don't want it around. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to smell it. Disgusting. So we're going to bring in the DD Crows. We're going to take out the MST. We're going to take out the Mirror Force. You're going to want to take out the Dust Shoot if you're going second. You're going to take out the Judgment if you're going second. You are going to 2, 3, 4. Take out the Raigeki Breaks as well. There you go. That is what we're doing for Norlaris. Really, you want to see the DD Crow. Next up, we have other plant decks. This is a little bit of a Lone Fire Blossom detected moment. So we are going to have our deck look like this if we are going first. If we are going second, we are going to have our deck look like this. Beautiful. Plants. Handled. Sorted. Good deal. Next up, we have Quick Draw Dandy Warrior decks. These decks are pretty good. If we are going first, we are going to go ahead and do a little swap that looks like this. If we are not going first, if instead we are going second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Knock comes in here. 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. That's how you're going to handle Quick Draw Dandy Warrior. The Spellcaster deck. This was an abysmal, terrible, awful type of matchup. Volcanic Queen. Actually pretty clutch here because you can turn off their spellcasters. You're going to want to leave in most of these traps. The Threatening Roars can come out. If you're going first, you're just going to put in the Decrees, have it look like this. If you're going second, you're going to want to take out the Dust Shoot and the Judgment, put in your Volcanic Queens. That's for that Secret Village Spellcaster stun deck. You got that? All right, folks. Getting close to the end here. Teledad against Teledad. How are we siding? If we are going first against Teledad, I'm not touching anything. It's perfect. We're going second against Teledad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crows very nice against Teledad. Very nice against Teledad. This is our setup going second. Got it? Great. Vayu Turbo. If you are going first against Vayu Turbo, you don't need to side. If you're going second against Vayu Turbo, here you go. This is a Chalice deck, not Book of Moon. Chalice is going to be better for Vayu Turbo. Switch up these 7. You could put in the Crows, but you would be wrong. You would be wrong to put in the Crows. That is incorrect. They're just not impactful enough. They might interrupt their play, but they're not gonna save you. Crow versus Vayu Turbo, don't need it. All right, folks, moving on. X Sabers against X Sabers. If you were going first against X Sabers, you're not siding. If you're going second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swap them up. There you go. That's how you're handling X Sabers. Finally, Zombies against Zombies. Zombies are a pretty cool deck. If you are going first, you are not going to side at all against Zombies. If you are going second, the plan looks something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's how you're going to do it. As you can see, most of the time, if we are going first, you don't need to side. The deck is very good. The deck is optimized, so you're going to have your highest chance to combo. You don't want to take out any of your combo pieces and make it harder to combo. You want to combo, and then you want to have your best protection. These discard traps are going to be better than Lightning Vortex for protecting an established board. So this is why we are leaving them there if we're going first. Threatening Roar, also super good for insulating a board against most decks. That's why it's staying in. Like the deck, it just works. It's just good. Raigeki Break is going to still be able to answer Mask of Restrict if we're going first, if that comes up, if we're not winning right away. And then if we're going second, that's when we're going to want like the twisters, the royal decrees. So this is my side decking plan. I hope this this helps you guys. I hope you learned a lot from it. I know I went pretty fast, but we did have a lot of decks to cover. This has been Young Puds, aka Dionysus, with some very, very important Shameless Hype Beast Gigavise content. I hope you guys did enjoy it. We have some very exciting things going on behind the scenes for the channel. I not quite ready to announce them. We got a little more work to do to get all the logistics figured out, but I couldn't be more excited to announce them. So definitely subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Drop a comment if you have any questions. If you don't like my approach to siding, I don't care. This is how I like to do it. This is what I think is best. I'm not trying to side to stop my opponent. I am trying to side to stop my opponent from stopping me. This is the mantra. This is what we want to do. The only exceptions are things like Norlaris. You know, I get that out of here. Get that out of my face. You know what I mean, dog? So this has been a side decking video. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow with some more shameless Hype Beast Gigavise content.